those games at 6 p.m. That's a slightly earlier start time, isn't it, Amir?
It is, but it's winter time now. The light dips here, and also there is a concern of dew. It comes heavy, so I think it's a good time, and it's a sensible decision made by the Pakistan Cricket Board to start that early.
Lack of footwork I was talking about, Amir, which has been the downfall of the Sri Lankan batters. They've just not been able to really make those starts into big scores. To me, that's been the main issue. And 4 of the wickets, 4 seamers wickets today. Focus on the feet. Going nowhere, hands thrown at it. Pathum Nissanka. Kamil Mishara from the crease having a poke. It's just good line bowling from Pakistan. That's Janit Lienage, Kusal Mendis as well. Drag one down, back onto the stumps just like that. That's a technical deficiency which is created by the lack of confidence or flow. Really good use of the change of length, the short ball being used well, the slower ball. So many different variations on show from Pakistan seamers.
He has rescued Sri Lanka in this series when in the Hasaranga with the bat. He's not available. It means this partnership is of highest importance for Sri Lanka to stay in this ODI.
Well, last recognised pair for Sri Lanka. Hasaranga not playing. Theekshana Vandasey, Ishan Malinga and Pramod Madhushan. So there's not a lot of batting to follow. I mentioned the confidence. 100% confidence is what makes a difference to your game. Third bowled, 149 for 5, Sri Lanka.
Wear your attitude. Darren Sami by Oscar Ali.
What's refreshing about this scorecard, Amir, is the number of extras. Lot less today than in the previous games where it was sitting at 25, 30. It was very clumsy from Pakistan.
And Sri Lanka struggled with the same thing. When the last ODI bowled too many wide deliveries. Second spell, the left armour, a wrist spinner, Faisal Akram, very impressive.
Two's the call. 100% confidence is what players would like to have in their game. But most others, 100% confidence in their hair. Dandruff-free hair for sure. Hello there. Use Hello Hair. Sri Lanka have crawled to 150.
Initially, at the start of his innings, when Sudhira was facing Faisal Akram, he was lunging forward. Now he's looking to play him off the back foot. Slightly slower on that occasion from Faisal. We have seen subtle variations from the left armour, very accurate.
It also gives these two batters a problem, the strength of the tail. can't afford to lose a wicket here as well. You need to take a chance somewhere to try and give that run rate an oomph. But then prior to the game, we were talking of 320. To me now that number can be even 250, 260, Amir. I say that because Faisal Akram's getting turned. Sri Lanka have Teekshanan, Sri Lanka have Vandase. And even though the dew comes in, if you're seeing turn like this, you should be able to get a bit of grip. And therefore, I would think creeping or crawling your way to 250, 260 will give you some chance.
Now that'll mean the usage of the spinner has to be early in the piece. Maybe ask them ball in the power play. Another good over. Very good over. From the left armour, it's 154 for 5.
Pakistan will use just the one ball. 2 balls from either end. We used to play all 50 overs in that manner. But now, after the 34th over, the fielding team gets to pick which ball they want to continue with. It's a change in the game that's been made to try and bring the bowlers into it. Because the ball gets softer, harder to hit, and also maybe an element of reverse swing.
They're very much impressed with Shaheen Shah Afridi's captaincy in this series. He has used the resources very appropriately. His sense of timing has been there. He's coming of age as a captain.
Edge gets it fine.
Yeah, that was educated edge. Deliberately hit the ball in that direction. downloaded that app. Running hard. Got too easily. A good over for Pakistan. Once again, it's 165 for 5.
Wear your attitude. Darren Sami by Oscar Ali.
$165 for 5. Vikram on 48. Has to be a wide. That's a poor delivery. Sri Lanka going at under 5 runs and over still. They got 15 overs left. They got 5 wickets standing, but this, in reality, is the last of the recognized batters. It's been a good spell by this young man Faisal. He is a fantastic prospect.
It's very fascinating to see a young left-arm wrist spinner who's got variations, who's got different tactics. Oh! A dream delivery. What a bowler. Perfect length, ball spinning back, and Samra Vikrame gone.
Well, that was the big scalp. He was the man Pakistan was after. Look at the dip and look at the turn. You spoke about the revs this man puts on the ball, and it was a combination, brilliantly bowled. And that's the wicket they were after. One fell Sri Lanka was gradually trying to get out of jail, but not to be. Samra Vikram out to 48. 166 for 6.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair
इस
Color.
बच्चे को बाहर किया गया था और
100%
इसी
breakup
बच्चे ने
with no fear of hair
बेहतरीन डिलीवरी
damage.
की है।
Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
जैसे वो कमेंटेटर बोल रहा था कि ये ड्रीम डिलीवरी हो सकती है इसकी, इसी तरह ये बहुत ही कमाल है।
Back in the side, left out after the first game, but coming back because Sri Lanka depleted with 4 players not available, either sick or rested. 3 of them, in fact, unwell. Doesn't really carry too much in terms of batting credentials, but he needs to hang in there with Pawan Ratnayaka.
Losing 6 wickets in 35 overs, not going very well for the Sri Lankans. And on the other hand, when you look at Faisal's confidence is growing. Picked up 2 wickets, playing for the first time in Pakistan. And that's a great move, bringing him in the side when you already won the series. There we go. And when you have not faced him before, he always will cause issues for you. And this was another very nicely flighted delivery. It's the length he bowled, and I don't think Samra Vikrame read him. He was playing for maybe ball going away from him, played with the angle bat. Yeah, that's the one Samra Vikrama was thinking. He thought the ball was going to go away from him. And that's the reason why he played with that angle bat. This was a great delivery. Slower, allowed the ball to pitch and spin. Another fielder comes in. So he's got both hand covers, leg gully. That is magnificent.
आज इस बच्चे का पंजा जरूर लगना चाहिए यार।
This is the wicket. Now you talk about the lengthy balls.
बेहतरीन डिलीवरी है
And Samar
यार.
Vikrama pushing at that delivery and maybe with a slightly angled bat.
Yeah, that angle bat didn't help.
What a wonderful over. He finishes his ninth, just 2 runs and a wicket, 167 for 6.
अब देखते हैं किसको ओवर दिया जाता है, क्योंकि इस वक्त प्रेशर कम हो रहा है श्रीलंका के ऊपर, तो इसी वजह से किसी स्पिनर को ओवर देना चाहिए.
Well, no half century for Sri Lanka in this innings too. Samar Vikrama 48. Pawan Ratnayaka was quite happy to support him, but now needs to take the main role. 8 of 15. Tikshana with him.
कैप्टन खुद आए हैं. यहाँ पे कैप्टन विकेट निकालने में कामयाब होते हैं कि नहीं. ओवर दी विकेट आए हैं बॉलिंग करने के लिए. दो डॉट निकालने में कामयाब हुए हैं. एक ही पॉइंट से पहले उन्होंने वाइड डिलीवरी की है, दूसरी उन्होंने अंदर लाए हैं. बहुत ही उम्दा बॉलिंग है ये.
Classy.
4 रन दिए हैं शाहीन अफरीदी ने, और रिजवान ने कीपिंग छोड़ी भी है लगता है, और फील्डिंग कर रहे हैं. सुपरमैन भागता अच्छा है यार. क्या शाहीन यहाँ पे विकेट निकालने में कामयाब होगा या नहीं होगा, देखते हैं. डॉट डिलीवरी. इनके ड्रेसिंग रूम को बार बार दिखाते हैं, पता नहीं कोई मसला तो नहीं हो. कल पिछले मैच में भी दिखा रहे थे. शाइन भाग रहे हैं, एक बार फिर डॉट ले गई। बहुत ही ज़्यादा पेस गिर गया है इसका यार, 134 पे बॉल कर रहा है। बहुत ही ज़्यादा पेस गिर गया है, 134 पे बॉल कर रहा है। 37 ओवर मुकम्मल हो गए। मैं लाइव को एंड करके दोबारा रिस्टार्ट करूँगा, सब भाई दोबारा ज्वाइन कर लेना। मैं लाइव को एंड करके दोबारा ज्वाइन करूँगा, तो सब लोग दोबारा ज्वाइन ज़रूर करना। मैं लाइव को एंड करने लगा हूँ और आप दोबारा इसी चैनल पे आके लाइव दोबारा देख सकते हैं। बिल्कुल ही एंड करके फिर दोबारा स्टार्ट कर दूँगा।